Hello everyone, this is Airfellin playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Last time, Tristram kind of flaked out on us, ran off going treasure hunting. But he was kind of useless anyway. We're much better off with Kaylee, especially since Kaylee can talk to the tree spirits. And we did need to talk to one. And this looks like a new enemy. A new form of frog, these are mad toads. So yeah, there's a big tree, then we need to get through the big tree to get past the woods. And the tree, in response to Kaylee asking, agreed to help if we come inside it and take out the monsters. Although, judging by what happened when our protagonist here tried talking to the tree, being able to talk to tree spirits might be just as simple as having a modicum of tact. Being able to give a little respect. Because he was kind of an idiot and he's like, "Hey, tree, let us through." Tree did not take that well. Like, the tree just completely ignored him, so not clear if it's because Kaylee has some kind of special powers, like they seem to imply she does, or if she just knows not if she just knows how not to be a jerk-ass. Okay, you come through here to get to that back door. There is clearly something beyond this. And we have a new enemy here too, a leech, which, like the sandworms, is weak against axes, so Kaylee can just take that out, no problem. Kaylee's now paralyzed. Let's try scratching the other one. Yeah, can't paralyze me. Yeah, they're vulnerable to some status effects, but I can't tell which ones are actually working. Just not poison. Not paralyzed, clearly. Not sleep, where they wouldn't be acting. It's good that Kaylee is immune to petrification, because I at least can't get cheap-shotted by having the whole party petrified. But it would really help if she had something to keep her from getting paralyzed. If the protagonist gets petrified and she's paralyzed, then kind of can't do anything. And those frogs use both petrify and paralyze, as well as the poison counter. And also poison as a regular attack. Yeah, Kaylee's gonna get poisoned a lot. Ah, Meteor. Another wizard spell. I think this was earth element damage. It kind of seems like it should be fire from the description, but I'm pretty sure it's earth. And that flare is fire. Which flare is the one we don't have yet. Yeah, as far as equipment and spells going, we have one more spell, which is the flare spell. We have better armor in every category still to get. We only have one more weapon, though. There's a better sword, which I think is the strongest weapon in the game, in addition to giving a speed boost, which gives you another trade-off, because higher attack and the speed boost as compared to other weapons, but can't hit weaknesses, unlike the axe sometimes can, and can't do status effects like the claw can. But we don't have that just yet, so it's not an issue at the moment. Just something to keep in mind when it does come up. You either get the best raw damage, or you get better damage against certain enemies, or you get status effects if you can't one-shot things. Or there's always the bombs, which again, they're useful for weakening things up. They're not going to take out any enemies at this point, though. Not on their own, at least. Okay, so there's a vine going down there, there's some stuff going up here. You, of course, can't jump across that. Let's check the vine first. Okay, that's just a one-way. So, yeah, we were already here, I don't think on this particular platform. But I don't think this gets you anything either. Yeah, you have to Dragon Claw off of it, and this just gets you to what you could already get to anyway. So, this one was pointless, but there could be others that are not. Guess that's sort of a tutorializing bit. Alright, so over here we have some, well, sort of treasure. Yeah, climbing with the Dragon Claws feels slightly awkward, because the button to extend it is the same as the button you hold to climb. Okay, so there's two ways to get here. And there's an actual instant death attack. Note that it does damage rather than you just fall over dead. But at the moment, it's not a real issue. Although Kaylee's attack being dropped means she can't one-shot this. So, yeah. Okay, there's another instant death. Not actually a big deal because we do have the instant retry. Also, what you should do here is have him attack the tree because he can one-shot it because it's weak against axe. Kaylee can one-shot the scorpions because she's strong enough to do that. And now you're left with just one enemy. This does not let you get across to anything. Okay, and I think you need to poke these. Yep. It's a little weird, it's not too hard to figure out by trial and error, but still. Okay, I just noticed I forgot to resume recording after cutting off in the middle of a battle. So, oops. Anyway, we just came up through the thing over there, looked around a bit, grabbed some stuff, you can see the open chests, and then used the Dragon Claw to come across to this spot. There are a few vines to the right and above that you can drop down that look like they might go somewhere. There's one there. Alright, and the other thing I remarked upon earlier that wouldn't get recorded was this chest here. There are a lot of systems I've seen where if you have a tile-based thing like this and you're next to something, even if it's conceptually far above or below you, you can still interact with it. This is not one of them. It's down there and you can't get to it from here, regardless of being right next to it on the grid. So that is good design. That's something that's fairly easy to overlook. But yeah, after going across there, we're kind of funneled into this because there's no way back. Yep, we have another new monster. These are ooze. Let's take these down first because I know I can one-shot them easily because they're weak against axes. And then see what the ooze does. Or if it's weak enough to be one-shot. It is not. Even Kaylee cannot take it down in one hit. Poison, sleep, paralyze, but not petrify. So Dragon Claw can at least in theory take them down in one hit. But it's dependent on whether the petrify effect decides to activate. Okay, this goes nowhere. So those worms are useless. Right, and the leeches also have a fire attack, which of course Kaylee has no special defense against. Alright, so up here we can get to a chest. There's another one behind this, so might as well. Cure potions. I should have used one before opening it. Oh well. We're back to maximum heal potions though, so apparently the game is expecting you to get hit with status effects a lot. And this is a pretty status effects heavy place, so that makes sense. Kaylee in particular is going to get poisoned constantly because of those stupid frogs. Okay, so going to the left here, pointless. It does help to scout out a bit. And back to climbing. And here you just drop down. Yeah, I think yes, you need to go to the left here. And it makes sense considering it was guarded, but so was the path up there that goes nowhere, so that doesn't always mean anything. Right, and like I think I mentioned earlier in the part that got cut off, if you have a battle like this, have the protagonist attack the tree monster because he can one-shot it with it being weak against axes, and have Kaylee attack the scorpions because she can one-shot them regardless of them not being weak. On the other hand, if you get this setup, Kaylee cannot one-shot the frogs, so have her take out the worm, bomb the frogs, now she can finish them off. And at this point, we only have one choice. We have to go down here. And you do not need a claw to climb on these because they are not all things, they're just vines. There's another thing we need to poke open. We can go back to the other side from here, which would open up those other passages. I think for now, I'm just going to stop. Let's grab this first. No more heal potions? Okay. So as I was saying, we can either cross back to the right and explore a few more things there, or poke through this and continue that way. For now, I'm going to stop until next time. This has been Arafellin playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Just a quick look at our stats here. Yeah, Kaylee has better attack, Kaylee has better defense, Kaylee has better speed, Kaylee has better magic, Kaylee has marginally better accuracy, but worse evade. I think your equipment does give you some evasion, although you're not really going to see that directly because it doesn't show up here. So unless you're checking your status screen as soon as you get something new, you're not going to be able to tell. But anyway, next time we'll continue with exploring the tree. And until then, yeah.